Hello everyone, I am Pooja Ranjan from Ethereum Cat Herders. Today I'm going to talk about the future of Ethereum with EIPs. Let's talk what we are going to see in next 10 minutes is Ethereum improvement proposal, types, categories, standardization process for proposals as well as for network upgrades. We'll also talk about a couple of proposals which we are expecting with upcoming upgrades in Ethereum network. So first, what is Ethereum improvement proposals? These are basically the design documents that describes a new feature for a process or the information that community might be looking for. It's basically divided into three different types: standard, track, meta, and informational. Informational by name is it to provide information around what's going in the ecosystem. Meta is something that defines or governs the process. And standard track is something that we will see quite often. This is further divided into four different categories: core, ERC, networking, and interface. ERC is quite popular with a lot of currencies around. Core are the proposals which actually goes into the network upgrade. We'll be talking about some of these. And EIP standardization process. Basically, when you have an idea of improving Ethereum, or you think that that could be helpful for Ethereum network upgrade, you're recommended to go ahead and create a thread in Fellowship of Ethereum Magicians so you can talk about your idea and let people know how relevant it is to Ethereum, if there is anything already existing, or is it worth spending time? And if it is worth spending time, you would want to create a pull request at EIP's GitHub repository with your proposal, and an EIP editor will add an EIP number to your proposal. With some more input into it, if you think it is ready to go for review, community review, peer review, code dev review, or the EIP authors review, you would want to add it to the review pull request. And then there would be the status of last call if you think it is ready to be moved into state of art. It stays there for 14 days, and finally it goes into final if there is no further improvement needed for it. There are a couple of more statuses, as you can see on the slide. Living is for the EIP1, which means it is never meant to be final. Stagnant is for proposals which are for 6 months or over, there is no further activity on that. And withdrawals are the proposals when proposal do not move any further, or there is some better proposal which we can see. When we are at the review, living, or last call status, it goes into heavy review like EIP editors, community, or if it is a core proposal, client reviews are also recommended for that point. Talk about the network upgrade process. So it's basically divided into three phases. Consider for inclusion is when an author starts talking about its proposal and check if it is worth putting in onto the main net. And it is brought to the community, it is brought to the client development team. And we see that, okay, if this is ready, then we put it onto the client's DevNet. It is a testnet for clients implementers team only. And then when all the testing has been done, we put it to the mainnet phase, which means it goes on to the ROPS10 or other Coven or other public testnet, and finally deployed on the Ethereum mainnet on a set date and block. There have been many changes in the past 20 plus months that EIP group has been putting into the process improvement. These are the list of some of the changes that we have made. Status review is recently introduced. So unless you mark your proposal to the review status, it is not considered to be review. Like, people can still come and leave some feedback and thoughts on that, but it will get attention more when you actually mark it to the status of review. Similarly, we are trying to streamline the process and provide a central place for discussion of all the proposal, and that is Fellowship of Ethereum Magicians, which we think is going to be like helpful where all the Ethereum devs hang around. For Meta EAP earlier, it was like the place for all the earlier upgrades as well as the EIP one. But with recent changes, it's been decided that all the upgrades should be moved to execution specs as upgrade.md. So if you're looking for London upgrade, it's going to be london.md at execution specs. There is another change on the description field, which is about the EIP header. So a description was part of EIP body earlier. Now we have moved it to the header, so it is easily understandable for people when they are referring to any EIP. It also helps us with social media when we are posting the link there. Similarly, there are a couple of other changes in the process, and we have provided all the links for these changes in the slides itself. Let's talk about upcoming upgrades. So far, Ethereum has already seen two major upgrades, Berlin and London. We are expecting at least two more. One is to be on the Beacon chain, and that can be expected in the month of September. And the other one, which is going to be on proof of work chain, is somewhere around December. It has to push the difficulty bomb. The proposal is not up yet, so my wild guess is it's going to be up till summer 2022. There are a few proposals which are already up for Shanghai, and it's not decided that the upgrade in December is going to be just for difficulty bomb or that will also include some feature for. So if at all, then these proposals are available, and to provide information on these proposals, we have recorded a few episodes on our educational series PEEP and EAP. You are more welcome to visit the Ethereum Cat Readers YouTube and watch it out. And also the link for these proposals are provided in the slides. So merge is one of the most discussed topic of the time. Not only the Ethereum blockchain, but the entire blockchain community is looking forward for this big change that is going to move Ethereum from proof of work chain to proof of stake. It's going to be a big change. We understand the importance, and that's why we have made resources available for you. The EIP 3675 is one of the proposals that actually explain how this merge is going to happen. It talks about the block. And explain how the Beacon chain, which is the present ETH2O chain, and execution chain, which is the present proof of work chain, how they will interact with each other. For that, Mikhail Kalanin recorded a wonderful episode on PEEP and EAP talking about how we are going to deal with different situation that comes across. To keep the community updated on the progress, how we are making on merge, like how soon that can be expected, we have this merge checklist available. This is a representation of Ethereum network in 2021, and some of them may be coming up in 2022. So this is just based on the data and information available around. It's not an official information that CoreDev has already decided to, but it's just a representation. Some timeline can be here and there. Because we are talking about EIPs, we understand it's important to share how many people are putting their effort into it. I just have taken a snapshot of past 1 month, and it shows that like over 82 pull requests are there and 70 of them have been merged. There are many people who are actively involved, and we would like to have more and more community involvement in that. So if this excites you and you want to be a part of this process, you want to understand how does it work and contribute with whatever skill you have, this is the list of resources and how to get involved guidelines you can refer to. We appreciate all the support that we can get from community to run this stream successfully. Thanks for listening. You can find me on Twitter, and you are welcome to join the Ethereum Cat Herders Discord. Thank you.